Hi all, welcome to the 12th video of StockMonk. I was away from trading last week because I had to get my Mac computer fixed. Without the computer I could not trade because in the work computer I will not be able to open all these sites. So I was away from day trading. However, I had the positional trade which I used to monitor using my mobile. So that's been doing good. Those two trades that I've taken as explained in the earlier videos. So today we are going to talk about how we did the day trading. I made just around 1.4 thousand today. It's just a little around 1%. But then I had to place a couple of extra orders than needed because the index was not moving anywhere at all. Having said that, let us see the positional view of Nifty and Bank Nifty. Nifty is in a good trend. As you can see, it is in a really good trend, and we have a good support here. But today, all the small uptrends have been sold. We might see a setback tomorrow, day after tomorrow, unless the bulls come out very strong and then take it up again. But then if we start coming down, this could be a good support. Around 13,650 could be a very good support. So same with Bank Nifty. We are moving in a channel here. Okay, and uh, as you can see, there are a lot of resistances here. We have a good number of supports here. We may come back here and then we may stay here for a bit. Uh, but if it has to breach this resistance, it has to be taken out using a gap up, maybe a gap up till here. One of these days, when we reach here, one of these days, if it gaps up somewhere here, we might start the up move again. But then I am seeing not. I'm seeing there will be consolidation here for Bank Nifty. So if Bank Nifty is consolidating, more or less Nifty will also follow the same trend and vice versa. So I would like to see Nifty and Bank Nifty move together because as a trader it becomes very confusing if they start moving in the opposite direction. So this is one of the free channels that we have, you know already, that Nifty and Bank Nifty positional alerts channel. On 11th of August, we had got Nifty and Bank Nifty 145 somewhere. Yeah, here we had got a positional alert, uptrend alert, which is doing good in Nifty, and Bank Nifty also we had got it at 145. This is also doing fairly well, but I would book Bank Nifty and keep the Nifty trade as I'm doing. I have only Nifty trades now, and I would keep myself to this, trail myself to this. Okay, now coming to the intraday alerts that we had. So we have not had sell alerts from couple of days. So this is how it will save you from taking the wrong trades, right? From last 2-3 days we have not had sell alerts. It's just the buy alerts that we have got today, but we got many alerts than we would have liked to see. But then you getting these alerts will help you understand that we are in uptrend, right? This will aid you for the trade. So at 925 921 range, we had got both Nifty and Bank Nifty trend alerts. But since Nifty was showing a little more strength than Bank Nifty, I took the Nifty trades today. Yeah, at 9:20, somewhere here, you had got uptrend, but since we had moved a lot, and since it was a Monday, I wanted to go a little slow. I knew that Monday mornings would be little volatile, right? So I waited. I didn't take any trade at in the morning session. But then we had got one more trade at 2:35 or 10:20, 10:30. I entered the trade somewhere here, yeah, 10:29. I sold 16,550 P at 85, and then I booked it at 11:29 at 70. So I wanted to book it fast because after a week I was trading, right? I didn't want to lose the profits I had gained. But then I could have kept it and booked it a little later. As you can see, it moved quite a bit after I booked, and then it was staying there. Since I had sold the put, the time decay also would have helped, and I could have kept it. But nevertheless, it worked out well. And at 2:35 also, I had got one alert, so I thought I'll enter 2:35. Yeah, 2:35. I entered the trade. Well, it moved quite a bit, but then all the small uptrends were being sold. As you can see, this was one of the uptrends and it was sold. This was one of the uptrends, it was sold. This was one of the uptrends, it was sold. I just didn't want to take risk and I exited the trade. Ideally, you would trade one or two trades a day if you're day trading and scalping. Then stay away from market as long as you are in profit. So I followed it. It worked out well. Uh, During the weekend, I had made a video on how to identify the trend in Nifty, the uptrend in Nifty and Bank Nifty. Watch that video. You can see it in the channel here. And if you want to subscribe to this free channel, you can mm, join now using this button. And as I explained, as I keep explaining every video, right? This is the intraday alert for Nifty and Bank Nifty. Right now, I have two strategies deployed to this. This positional alert has around three strategies. I'll make a video on what strategies that I have deployed into these channels so that you clearly understand what you are working on. Same here, and I have 1 hour candlesticks range breaks for 160 stocks. This will be really helpful if you are a positional trader. So all the range breaks that we have got in all the 160 stocks will never be missed if you subscribe to this channel, be it uptrend or downtrend. Okay, thank you.